All right, we draw a card. Let the exiling begin, man. I'm actually hyped for this. Draw a card, gain a life. Give me that shit. And then I'm gonna Perilous Snare his Soul Cauldron. That's kind of like a little bit annoying, right? Draw a card, gain a life. Ghost Vacuum, Scroll Shift. Howdy, welcome back to the channel. My name is Corndog Jones Jr. Today we are going to be playing more Aetherdrift Early Access. And this deck today is built around of one of the new cards in Aetherdrift that I think is probably going to be banned. This card is, since I restarted playing Magic about a couple years ago, I think this is the most busted card they've printed in all of, Alchemy or Standard. I'm including Alchemy in that because there's so many busted cards in Alchemy right now, but I think this card actually goes above and beyond that as well. I think it's just so good. What card are we talking about? We're talking about Ketramose, the New Dawn. This is a deck I like to call the Exile Jamboree. If you notice, we don't have an actual running footage of this deck. We only have a screenshot, and that is because the servers are closed. The servers are closed. I actually ran out a little bit low on time. I thought I had a whole extra 12 hours. If you noticed during the video, I was kind of talking about this a little bit, so you might hear some more information on that during the actual games. But yeah, the servers are down, so we only have a little screen clip of this deck. I'll put the important cards up on the screen. We have 3 new cards that we're highlighting. 4 new cards that we're highlighting in this deck, which is Ketramose, the New Dawn, card called Perilous Snare, Spectacular Pileup, and the Speed Demon. So, what do each of these cards do, and why do they have to do with exiling? First of all, Ketramose, the New Dawn. Really busted card. Really busted card. So unbelievably cracked. It is a 3-mana Orzhov legendary creature god that is a 4/4. It has Menace, Lifelink, and Indestructible, and it says every time you exile a card, so from a graveyard, from the battlefield, anytime you're exiling a card, if it is during your turn, you pay 1 life and draw a card. Unbelievable. First of all, this guy is incredibly hard to remove because of the Indestructible. You're going to need exile removal, sacrifice removal, something to get rid of him through non-destructive means. And then, after that, you are just drawing a card every time something is exiled, which is why our whole deck is built around this with exiling. So, first of all, the easiest combo is Ghost Vacuum. Ghost Vacuum, you can exile a card each turn. Basically, it's just pay 1 life and exile a card from any place, and then you draw a card. Unbelievably powerful. Not only that, when he gets when there's 7 cards in exile in the whole game, Ketramose gets turned on in a good way. They're in a really good way. He becomes a real creature. He becomes a 4/4 with lifelink. Being able to gain back that life that you lost from extra card draw is really good. Just like 3 mana draw, like pretty much all the cards you're ever going to need for the whole game is really busted. I play against a lot of decks like this in early access, so I made my own, and it was really hard to beat. It was really hard to beat. You'll notice that we don't draw Ketramose some games, and then the deck's kind of like goofy, doesn't really like make too much sense, but when we do draw Ketramose, the deck pops off, and it's pretty hard to beat. So, what other cards are we talking about here? We're talking about Perilous Snare. Perilous Snare is a little exile removal that also has a maximum speed aspect. When it is at max speed, you can just tap it and put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. It's a little enchantment, so it's 3 mana, exile, target permanent, an O-ring type of enchantment. It's also a little bit more upside, which is very nice. But I wouldn't say this is like the best card of all time. Just trying it out, also synergize with Ketramose, so we like to see it. Next one is Spectacular Pileup. This is just a board wipe that removes indestructibility. Kind of really terrible card to put in this deck, I'm gonna be honest. But I wanted a little bit of removal, and I think it's worth it. The reason it's a terrible card is because it removes Ketramose's indestructibility. So it kind of doesn't make any sense. I just wanted to try it out. Maybe I can get some 3-for-1s with like the vehicles other people are playing and get some value there, but yeah, I'm not really sure why I included it here. Anyways, we got the last one, just Speed Demon. It's a 5 mana, 5/5 flying trample demon with Start Your Engines. And then at the beginning of your end step, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. So tons of card draw. This deck is like a card draw machine. Only problem is, man, is that we don't have a lot of ways to gain life. So the best way to gain life here is, unfortunately, we haven't seen it in a while, Mrs. Sheoldred the Apocalypse, gaining 2 life every time we draw a card, which basically with Ketramose and the Speed Demon, we're going to be gaining 1 life every time we draw a card off their abilities. Very nice. Very nice. So That's the deck. That's the deck. It is absolutely gross. It's really disgusting. I think that Ketramose is going to be in every single deck you see in, you know, any format you're playing, maybe even up to like modern, things like that. I think it's going to be one of those cards that you get tired of seeing really fast. But for now, because it's new, we're having a good time with it, and maybe we're gonna see how it works in this video. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see a little bit. I will say that we do take a little while to find it because we had some really weird shuffling going on in our deck. But until we get there, when we do get there, it is a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you like the channel. Hope you like the video, and I will see you in the games. Peace. Yeah, I agree. It would be good to have some of the bats. I think there's a lot of potential things we could change about this. As of now, though, it's just kind of like a nice rough little shell. I'm kind of cool with it. What is this? All right. Well, I don't know if that's scary yet. Let's just play the Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, I think this might be one of the decks that like ends up being top tier at some point. Just because Ketramose is so good. Already playing against him that time, it was like, what the fuck do I do? If I don't have Exile removal, he's like completely invincible, right? He's completely invincible, and he gives you like tons of oh, this is pretty sweet. Gets a free little collector's vault. Yeah, what I mean is like it's just gonna be really hard to deal with him in the future. Pit automation part 2. Okay. So he can double up exhaust abilities, sure. I think I'm going to anoint one of these. It is an instant speed. I'm just going to do it now. Sacrifice Edicts? Yeah, Sacrifice Edicts is the best way. I still think it's still really hard. Like if we have a Ghost Vacuum, they want me to sacrifice him. All of a sudden he's, you know, he has like a pseudo ETB, right? Pit automation plus collector's vault, sure. Is this just for cycling, or does he want to use his graveyard? That's the question. I have a feeling that he's wanting to use his graveyard. Oh no. Oh me, oh my. That's pretty scary. Let's get the Kaya down next turn, I think. I think it's Kaya. We start with this. We start getting the Kaya stuff rolling, and then I'm just gonna make a spirit. Let's start the value train. Is the only new card in this deck? Oh yeah, we have Spectacular Pileup, Speed Demon, and Ketramose. Yeah, everything. Oh, and Perilous Snare. Everything else is like pretty similar. Oil Deep Gear Hulk. All right, sure. We do get to get rid of that. Pile up is definitely trolling. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just like a wee bit. It's all right though. We're having a fun time with it. I think what we do is we play Shieldred, and then we exile this construct. Shieldred's a good blocker. I think let's play Beza, get blockers for days. He didn't take anything. Okay, interesting. We want to be exiling stuff from things regardless because it'll trigger our Ketramose faster. All right, so let's Beza, get some blockers. Nice. Some nice little blocky boys, and then I think we I think we'll trade this guy for sure. Unless we take Pile Up Automation. It's kind of annoying that he gets to free cycle every turn. This is definitely like a scarier card to play. Like just like scarier in general. I don't know. I'll just take the fucking thing, the construct.
That's it. You're all done.
I don't know what this is doing. All right. No attacks. I guess I can leave. I can leave. I can just get in. I don't know. If he kills the Beza, we're just gonna block with the fish. Tithing blade. Okay, sure. I don't know. I don't know if they did Burning Man. It doesn't seem like there's a ton. Pit automation, man. Pit automation is getting tons of value. Enigma Jewel. Alright, that makes pit automation like kind of a little bit of an afterthought. Enigma Jewel is pretty good. Alright, you gonna attack with your oil deep? Give me a Ketramose, man. That would make my life so much better. Getaway Glamour. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. Alright, let's anoint. I'm gonna anoint this pit automation because it's kind of pissing me off. He still gets the Enigma Jewel and stuff. He's still gonna get going, but you know, it's fine. Gonna bin these two for sure. I mean, Exile card, sure. I just really, really, really want a Ketramose, man. We'd be drawing so many cards right now. We'd also have a 4/4 indestructible lifelinker. It'd be pretty good. Alrighty. If he does manage to kill both these guys, we do lose our Kaya. That's so good. He's got some plan. I don't know. He's really all in on this thing. What is he gonna take? Wow, he gets a lot of value on that. What is he gonna take? Maybe I should have played Shieldred like a while ago. Maybe like a little bit ago. I feel like we'd be a little bit more in the driver's seat at this point. Beza didn't even get us any value. It just kind of get some fishes. He doesn't seem like he wants to give me any anything in the graveyard or like take anything out of my hand because he didn't do anything last time. It's got to be Shieldred, right? Shieldred's a good block. Oh, Kaya. Kaya's good, especially if we draw a land. So we can scroll shift this Beza. It just gives us a treasure token. Kind of bad. Alright, it's kind of bad. Alright, my turn. Let's exile a land from his graveyard. Alright, another scroll shift. Sure, I mean, I guess I'll just exile this dude. Oh. Yeah, exile this dude and pop this guy.
I have identified.
Alright, so I can Getaway Glamour one of these Gear Hooks and bounce the Beza when he attacks. I think they know this is a Ketramose deck and don't want to help you draw towards it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I do wish we hit it though. I only put 3 in the deck, which might have been a mistake. because it is like our namesake, but also probably our best card. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We haven't played with it yet. Just like the writing on the card seems like it's going to be nuts, right? It's going to be absolutely nuts, though. Another oil deep gear Hulk. Holy shit. I'm going to scroll shift. I have to. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Steamy Harris. That's always my worry when I'm playing decks like this. I don't want to overdraw my legendaries. So we're gonna scroll shift this Biza just to it draws us a card plus it actually wait, it makes us a treasure. Never mind. I'm gonna Getaway Glamour. Exile it and kill this dude. Decline. Alright, my turn. We're gonna exile, steal some more stuff from his graveyard. Here, okay. Now we have like some things to do, right? So let's make a little spirit. Yeah, make a little spirit. Oh no, we shouldn't, because then the Biza won't make enough tokens at the end of the turn. So let's surveil. Let's try to find a Ketramose. Oh my god, dude. We're looking hard for that Ketramose, let me tell you. Honestly, yeah, I was just gonna do this anyways. No attacks. End turn. We kind of have like a good little lock with this Kaya though. It hasn't been too shabby. He's making a lot of these simulacrum tokens, but we're kind of just meeting him in the middle with this Kaya. $39 cards left. We should hit one of the next 10 cards, is my guess, if we get there. That is a big question. Do we get there? Also, is this mana value 3 or less? This does hit Ketramose if people are playing this card. Tithing Blade? Sure. You gonna hit my Kaya, sir? Should have sacrificed the other one, I guess, but it's alright. He is gonna kill my Kaya. Alright. That's a shame. That's definitely a shame. Alright, get in there, pal. Get in there. Have a good time. Have a good time. We'll be missing you. I can like oil deep him, right? I can ghost vacuum his oil deeps and start to take them. Damn, we can't draw it. So let's scroll shift this Overlord. We really need to draw it at some point though. It could be. Okay, I was gonna say it could be this card. It's definitely not though. So we have another scroll shift to protect any of these guys. That's pretty good. Let's swing in with both. If you start with a hand of all Ketramoses, Bruni, man, it does feel bad, but there is like, yeah, if you draw a dead Ketramose in your hand, it's not like the worst thing ever, right? Is he gonna activate Enigma Jewel? Can he? Or does that do anything for him? I don't think that does anything for him. This is officially the most uninteresting, or maybe not uninteresting, but like it's pretty lame compared to like the potential of some of the things we've played. So what does this do? You can draw a card, you can scry, and then you can craft it. it's just like it's an infinite draw and scry. All right, man. That doesn't sound like fantastic, but it's all right, I guess. He does lose the tap ability for tap for 2, though, I think. Oh, we can double draw. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Another one. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna get this Kaya down next turn, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna have a good time doing it. Let's scroll shift this dude just to get a little bit more flying value and draw an extra card. Ketramose, 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 Ketramose. Oh, perilous snare. Oh no. All right, give me the swamp. Well, I think I'm just gonna do this and start to get him. He's gonna go down to 13 here. We'll attack with everything. He'll be pretty close. I guess we'll make our decision for what we do with the Kaya after we get in. We're not gonna -3 because these guys have ward. Ended up being a he didn't see any of our new cards. Where's the Ketramose, man? I know. We just need to find him. Exile move isn't the most common right now, and he doesn't die to no run, so if these are not Ketramose, they're even less likely to answer future copies. Yeah, that's true. Ah, dude, we're so bad at drawing this card. We're so unbelievably bad at finding this card. I mean, we're halfway through our deck. I think I lied when I said it will be in the next 10 cards. Oh, man. End the turn, end the turn. Let's see if we can find our boy. Just feels kind of bad, like, I'm playing against this dude, and he's got these oil deep gear hulks, and he was running that pit automation card, and man, we're just playing like a basic ass standard deck. It just feels kind of bad. I don't want to put the wrong foot forward, you know. Seems like we're cheesing a little bit. All right, he's gonna double cycle. He needs a board wipe, right? Or else he dies. I think he does need a board wipe. We have lethal in the sky. He still can find it if he puts a land down and like a deadly cover up or something. Yeah, what's up, Allie? Braided net. Okay, I don't think that's gonna do it. He does have like a pretty fat thing. How you been, Allie? Haven't seen you in a bit. He's awesome. I mean, we just got the cheesiest win against him, I think. But yeah, I feel kind of bad, man. Oh wait, you can double do it? That's so good. Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, I really wanted to find it. I really wanted to find the card. Tried my damn hardest, you know? He's a big YouTuber? Yeah, yeah. I knew of him before the thing. I played him a couple times today. I think I won our first game. Did I win the first game against him, guys? I forget. That'd be so sweet, right? If I was in the video. This game we're playing right now is a total snooze fest. It is a total snooze fest though, so I don't know if we're gonna see it in the video. Damn, he's going crazy. Oh yeah, we could do what's it called with this deck of the Nahiri's Resolve. All right. let's just. We win. We get in there and we win. It's kind of a shame that we win this way. I'm just gonna send in the boys. Yeah. That was lame as fuck. We literally did not draw the namesake card. Oh, I told you we'd find him. There he is. The big bad man. The big bad Ketramose. Corndo 34 W's in the chat. That's right. Oh, there's the speed demon too. All right, so everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. I promise. We're gonna get the cards we want. Here comes Mr. Big scary guy. Mr. Big scary guy. I also doubt Gruul can deal with this. Oh, it looks like it's a fast deck though. That could be pretty scary. So let's honestly, I kind of want this land. I'm gonna play Ketramose next turn. Oh, jeez. I kind of feel like I have to anoint this thing, actually. Yeah, I think we might have to anoint this Havel Squad guy. Which sucks, but I hope we don't die before we get a chance to see the guy in action again. I mean, Speed Demon also kind of kills us. All right, so this is definitely a Cranko deck. You don't like the speed counter? I think it's not terrible. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Also, very colorful. A very colorful Goblin deck. He's got like he's rocking 3 colors here: green, red, blue. Here comes Ketramose. Right. You got the cool guy music. He's gonna exile something before we get the chance to. Sure. All right. Now I just need 5 more cards in exile to activate this guy. So let's Perilous Snare this Cranko. Perilous Snare, and then we can hold up Getaway Glamour if we really need to. Oh, we drew a card! Oh my god, it's so busted! Alright, yeah, I get it, Coconut Creamer. You think you're slick or something, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit slicker, you know? I know what you're going for. I know exactly what you're going for. Let's I think do we dare Speed Demon here? Do I dare to Speed Demon? I think I got the need for speed right now. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh no. He's at least a nice little blocker, right? He can help protect us for a little bit. Double Ghost Vacuum makes it so we can exile like a Cranko from his graveyard, and then if he wants to answer it, we can exile it again, right? So let's scroll shift. Let's scroll shift our Speed Demon, man. I'm gonna draw 2 cards with this. I kind of just want to like get a lot of things on the battlefield so they can eventually get to the exile zone and turn this guy on, start gaining some life. Oh, Kai is so good. That gains us a lot of life. Oh, there we go, baby. There we go. This is what we were looking for. That's true. We can kill our own demon if he gets too scary. This should be this tag. Like, I don't see a way he gets out of this. We're gaining life. We're drawing cards. We should be pretty good here. Draconautics Engineer. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Is he gonna activate? He might just make a dragon with this. All right, he's gonna make a dragon. Okay. So let's start ghost vacuuming, man. I'm acting like this guy is gonna be a like a crazy combo piece, but he's just like a little bit more card draw every turn, which is really good, right? It's really good. It's just, it's not everything we want it to be. Me block. You gonna kill my speed demon somehow with your fanatic? Sure, man. You can kill the speed demon. Let's ghost vacuum his dude. If he wants to swallow it, we're just gonna do the other one too. Oh, maybe it did. I don't know. Yes, it looks like we lost a sub. All right, we draw a card. Let the exiling begin, man. I'm actually hyped for this. Draw a card, gain a life. Give me that shit. And then I'm gonna perilous snare his soul cauldron. That's kind of like a little bit annoying, right? Draw a card, gain a life. Ghost vacuum, scroll shift. Oh, thank you, Snow Leopard. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support as always from our loyal viewers. Let's get in there. I mean, we won this game, right? Ketramose is turned on in a good way. He's turned on in a good way. He's rock solid. Some people might say. Some people might also say, huh? Some people might also say he's rock hard. All right, let's steal his Draconautics, dude. Get a little exile, get a little card draw. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a really solid deck. Like a really solid deck. Honestly, I'm not like super excited about this card because I feel like it's going to be one of those cards you see every single game and you're like, oh, Ketramose again. 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. But like over the course of 2 days. That was my opinion. That was my thought process. But hey, sometimes I'm just bad at reading, and that helps. That helps fuck me over, Little black. Okay, start your engines. This might be the best start your engines card. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we're just gonna hold that up. Might rip this Overlord. Get anointed, get anointed. Damn, he's very aggro on the starting my engines. Let's grab this anoint. Oh lovely. Alright, so we can Overlord. I have a feeling Speed Demon might just kill us here, right? I have a little bit of a feeling. Damn, he is a start your engines fiend, man. I haven't seen engines be started that fast in ages, man. In ages. Okay. Let's start exiling still. I need my Ketramose. This is a Ketramose deck for anyone joining. No attacks, end turn. I think we just blink this Overlord. It'll draw us a card, and maybe we can find a land for Speed Demon, or maybe we can find the Ketramose. I think that's the primary goal. He doesn't have any enchantment hate. I'd be very surprised if he was running enchantment hate in this economy, especially because he's like, I don't know, we're playing like goofy games and stuff. Pass the blocks. All right, I'm just gonna double block like this, in case he has some type of damage thing for the Overlord. A braid, okay, sure. And we're gonna swallow that. Swallow. Yeah, well, good morning, Good morning. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna play Speed Demon. Here comes the speed demon. I will say the deck is like, we only have a few pieces that are new, you know? Speed demon's one of them. Speed demon draws us some cards. Maybe able to get us going here, find our Ketramose. We really need a Shieldred or a Ketramose. Good game. Okay, Nerdy Steve MTG. We beat the Nerdy Steve yesterday. Let's see if he out nerds us this time. I'm actually gonna mulligan this. That's like terrible. We have like a really tough time finding our Ketramose in this deck. We have 4 of them now. We should be able to find them at least like every couple games, right? We're gonna keep a few. I'm actually gonna bin this scroll shift, and we're just gonna go straight towards a spectacular pileup. I have a feeling we're gonna need to use that at some point. There's a Verge, white blue Verge. Sure. Mendicant. More like Mendicant. That was pretty good, right, guys? All right, let's actually start exiling. No, I can do this later. All right, land plus Foundry. Thanks, Fendergoon. Thanks, Fendergoon. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. All right, here's a Shelly. I would love to draw my namesake card at least like a couple times. Riptide Gearhope, so he can put this back in our library. Our namesake card, man. That's what we've been looking for like the whole time we've been playing this deck. It shouldn't be this hard, right? It shouldn't be this hard to find it. The Might Stone and a Weak Stone. All right. What's actually like double frustrating is that like we have a lot of card draw on the deck, but it's all in this guy. It's all in this guy, and I need this guy to get the card draw, and you know what I mean? It's kind of like a vicious cycle, if you ask me. Like we need the guy to get the card draw, but we need the card draw to get the guy, and we can't get the guy if we can't get the card draw. You know what I'm saying? You picking up on my little thing there? We're gonna let him keep playing stuff. I hope he just doesn't play that something like that, like make a big board. Yeah, what's good, Semiers? Affinity for artifacts. That's so sweet, man. That is so good. Voyage Home. Urza Lord Protector. Okay. Well, we're gonna board white. We're gonna spectacular pile up. Not the most exciting card for not the most exciting card for early access to like check out. I guess we could have cycled it. I didn't even realize that. We could have cycled it a while ago. But let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, I need to find this Ketramose. Like turns on our whole deck because we can start like drawing multiple cards per turn. All right, let's actually get rid of this Urza. It turns on the whole deck. I might play a few games until we actually find it. I'm about to concede. I mean, I think we're dead, right? He's got so much more extra things going on than us. Ketramose, the big question, whether or not this dude actually exists, or whether or not it's just a big gaslight session, man. I feel like I'm being gaslit as to whether or not this guy's actually in my deck. Damn, man. All right, I'm gonna let him hit me. I'm gonna abide by the rules, but I think we're like totally dead, right? We're like completely, utterly dead. He's got this 1,000 Moon Smithy that's gonna activate no matter what. And that is a way to draw a card and get some blockers. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Also, why is this shoulder chilling on top of the deck? I feel like it's been there for a few turns. Is that bugged? I have 4 copies now, Seamheroes. I just wanted to see it work, but man, we're like drawing so poor. We can't find it. And honestly, like I don't know. It's not like we're drawing like terrible in terms of like the deck in general. Like we can win some games with some of these draws. It's just I really just like for the sake of, you know, of the whole purpose of this event, I'd like to draw that card, you know. That one singular card, you know. Let's just keep exiling. Here's a Shieldred, which we're not really that excited about. I think I'm gonna concede. Let's concede. I hope he doesn't mind, but he definitely got us there. But also, sometimes you just cracked. Here's a Ketramose. Ketramose spectacular pile up. We got a bunch of new cards. This is nice. That's how you get the gold cards. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Nice. So we actually have a game plan here. This is nice. Unfortunately, though, he can shuffle this guy back into our library with that card he has. Here's the Mendicant. Okay. So let's play what is it? What can this guy do? He can copy artifact spells. Split Skin Doll. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play the Ketramose. Ketramose into Perilous Snare. Here he is. Here's our boy. Here's the boy we've been looking for. He's a very good boy. Don't play the Gear Hulk. All right, 1,000 Moon Smithy. That's still kind of bad. That's still pretty bad. A pretty good run out from our op so far. Let's Okay. Well, I say we Perilous Snare this Mendicant. Okay. Well, let's Perilous Snare him. Maze Mine Tomb, okay, sure. We're gonna take 6 here. I think I might have to pile up. Fortunately, this guy will lose Indestructible, so it might be the worst possible include in our deck. Might be one of the worst includes, man, but let me tell you, I just put the deck together. I think I might actually do we do Overlord? Get some blockies? Get some blocky boys in here. It's either Overlord or Biza. Biza doesn't really do too much except for gain us a little bit of life. So let's play Overlord, get some blocky boys. And then we can scroll shift this Overlord and get a lot of blocky boys, and then hopefully, you know, build up to this Ketramose. This spectacular pileup is completely just a goofball included in the deck. A complete goofball behavior. I gotta be honest. I haven't been this thwarted by my own card in a while, but if I want to blow everything up, I gotta kill my Ketramose. Goofball include, man. What is going on? As long as it doesn't have 2 removal spells, we can stay in this. Alright, it's a Fabrication Foundry. Sure. Block. Sure. Yep. Ghost Vacuum. Okay. Well, first I'm going to scroll shift this Overlord in case he has a soft counter. So we get to draw and we lose a life. That's actually kind of annoying. So now we're looking for our Shieldred. I'm gonna blot this guy out on his turn too. End turn, yeah. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. Sure. Let's exile this guy so he can't flip that. No flipping for you, sir. Unless he has a counter, of course. Okay. He rips another spring-loaded Saw Blades. He really wants to flip this thing. That's totally cool. I'm totally cool with that. I think I'm gonna just play Beza next turn. I mean, we have like a pretty decent We have a pretty decent like grip on the game. I just want to, you know, gain a little bit of life before anything else happens, right? And then Ghost Vacuum is going to be awesome here. Well, you can craft. You gonna craft your spring-loaded saw blades, buddy? So what does this turn into? It turns into a 5/5 crewer. There's another Ketramose. Well, let's play our Ghost Vacuum. And I'm just gonna swing in. Swing in. Let's play Biza. We can at least make a little treasure and gain some life. Make a little treasure, gain some life, and then yeah, you just need a life because Ketramose is kind of like a clock for ourselves, which is sometimes can be a little bit rough, right? A little might stoning, a little weak stoning. Okay. Well, I think we save the Ketramose. To be honest, he's gonna give this -5/-5. He's gonna do it to the Beza. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm actually gonna exile this in return. We're gonna save it. Get saved, buddy. That's the Glamour action. And I think, is it during our turn? Yeah, it's during our turn. We have to use the Ghost Vacuum during our turn. I think I misread that. Okay. So he's gonna put the Ketramose back in, I think. We have another one, which is totally awesome. We could also just pile up. Okay, he's gonna just get rid of my creature. Sure. Yeah, I'm not very against piling up here. Gain some life here, make a little treasure boy. I don't need to do this now. Okay. So we will blot out. We'll blot out. He's gonna have an 8/8. That's totally chill with me. We double blot out. All right, so we draw cards, we gain life. Grew one. Okay, sure. He still loses that. There's the Shelly. Oh baby, there's the Shelly. Yeah, that's pretty damn good, huh? That's pretty damn good. Let's exile a card from our graveyard, just to draw a card, gain a life, get this Ketramose turned on. I mean, to be honest, like it takes a while for this guy to get turned on. You know. It seemed like it was an easy task prior, but now it's seeming like it might take a little bit of time. I'm just gonna swing. I'm gonna make more flyers. You can't really do anything about the flyers, it seems like, so we'll definitely take that. Yeah, block my Overlord, sure. Almost max speed. We can start to put +1/+1s with the Perilous Snare. This is definitely like, I feel like speed is such a secondary mechanic. If you don't really like, if your deck isn't made to do speed things, it's kind of like, all right, yeah, I got speed in the deck, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess maybe we can get there, but it's probably not going to do much. He can't really draw any more cards too. The Shieldred. I forgot how good Shieldred was, to be honest. How's the audio coming in for you guys, by the way? Oh, that's how you can draw a card there. Yeah, he's gained a little bit of life. Sure. Oh. That's a lot of drain, man. That's a lot of drain. Good. How are people doing this fine day? Tell me about it. I'm having a good little morning. I woke up and I was looking at the Discord that everyone was in, and it was like, oh, nice. I was looking at the Discord everyone was in, and they were like, oh, thank you for inviting us to the early access. It was really fun, and I was like, I thought we had another day. Me first. Let's say hello to Mr. Big Streamer. Little baby boy streamers here to say hello as well. The last ride. Oh, baby. All right. Well, I might cycle this Spectacular pile up. Although it does kill vehicles. That is That is maybe that's a way we can go about this. It does kill vehicles, so that's pretty good. Here's the Ketramose. Sure, and then we might just getaway glamour this guy in the off chance that we get to. I'm gonna bend this. I want to like draw a card, and this is a way to draw a card during our turn. So let's exile this dude. We're gonna draw a card. You love Malone? Nice, nice. I'm glad I get to make some worlds collide. Pay 2 life, draw a card. The last ride. Arcfiend of the Dross. All right. Well, favorite card so far? I gotta be honest, my favorite card so far is probably the discard one. The discard one was like an actual heater. It seemed like it got so much work done. Probably the discard card, and then also what was another good one? The Frog God. The Frog God was really strong in a right shell, and then our shell was not even correct at all. Like we didn't have a good deck at all. But it ended up working out, you know. Tell me more so I can check it out on Scryfall. I think it's called Monument to Endurance, or Monument of Endurance, something like that. It's probably my favorite one. It was so good, actually so good. So let's exile the Speed Demon with a Archaea. Yeah, this control is fucking gross. He just draws cards because he exists. You know, just drawing cards because he exists. It's actually kind of nutty. And I'm gonna keep exiling during our turn and drawing cards. We have 15 life though. We're kind of draining ourselves. Another Speed Demon, sure. Sure. Well, we have another one too. I mean, ideally we don't want to kill ourselves with all these Speed Demon and Ketramose triggers. Let's see if we do. I mean, it's actually kind of funny if we do. It's actually kind of funny. We're on our way to losing to our own deck, man. Let's exile another card from our graveyard. It is really fun. It's probably I really think it's the best card that we've seen so far. Discard 2 cards. We'll discard you and you. Hey man, thanks for stopping by. Take care, man. Have a good day. Alrighty, nice. Well, there you go. I mean, that's probably it for the Ketramose deck. You kind of saw as like it had a crazy. It has like a crazy grip on them because you're drawing all this removal, and the removal helps draw more. It's kind of just like the full package, man.